Would you like to work closer to home, save money on gas, and be rewarded for your hard work and attendance? Then Bellisio Foods is looking for you. That's right, Bellisio Foods is now hiring for multiple positions and shifts with great employee benefits, an on-site health clinic, competitive wages, and advancement opportunities. Bellisio Foods is a company that truly values their employees. Apply online at BellisioFoods.com/careers.
To the morning show right here on Main Street TV, where it is I don't even know what it's doing outside. Nothing yet. It was like at my house, it was almost like the mist was so fine that it was just wet air. Yeah. If that makes any sense. I didn't. My hair was soaked. I went to the so my hair is just going to get like this by the time the show's over, even more so than it already is. Yeah. But I went out to let the dogs out, and I'm like, what? I'm walking with them. I'm like, what is happening? My skin is like wet. So we do. I was just like, please let it go. But hopefully we get some rain here in the next couple of days. We will keep our fingers crossed. But that's not why we're here today. We are here to talk with our good friend Kim Harless, who has brought many, many hats today.
I do.
You always
so excited about it. Sometimes I have to really dig to find out what I want to talk about, but I've got 3 perfect things to talk about today.
You do. It's so like each one involves putting a different hat on, but that's okay. Yeah. But first off, we will, as you have your Farm Bureau shirt on, let's talk about the Hog Wild contest. All the piggies are done. The pictures are out.
And let me just say, they have knocked it out of the park this year. Some of them are just amazingly creative.
How do you, I literally have a year to think of this stuff and cannot come up with anything like what these people come up with.
Some of them think about it like after the pigs done that year.
Yeah.
Like last year, they tell me, they're like, we already have next year's. And I'm like, wow. I don't know if they see others and get inspired by some of the other ones. I don't know. But it just blows my mind how some of them get so creative.
They
and
do.
Some of them are new people. And I feel bad sometimes for them unless they've seen the project.
Unless they understand the extensive.
Our new one, Casa, Mexican restaurant. They were so excited to do it, and I kept waiting. The deadline came, and I'm like, okay. So I stopped in there, and Joe, who's the owner, he's so sweet. The girl didn't work there anymore. That bought it. Now the pig was there, but he had no clue what to do with it. So I sat down with him for like 20 minutes and explained it, and by golly, they had it ready Saturday. So to some new people, it's kind of hard because I went through and showed him some pictures. He's like, we got someone that can paint. And they had a mural on the wall, and I'm like, holy crap, yes you do.
Yeah,
so
you do.
Just paint something on the pig.
Yeah, you know? Just slap some stuff on there.
We got together in like 2 days.
That's awesome.
Which was amazing. Because, we only sell 40.
Yes.
And I don't think people realize that we have a waiting list.
Yes.
And when we sell those 40, we are done. And for someone to not paint it means you've taken someone else's spot.
Yes.
You have one less pig collecting for scholarships.
I was going to say, more importantly, you're not, the kids are not benefiting from it. And that's the whole thing.
So that's what we try to tell people without sounding mean. That like, hey, listen, you bought this, we only sell 40. There's a waiting list. That's one less collection for the kids.
Yep.
And so far, everybody has gotten on board except I have one still out there. And we'll hopefully get it today or tomorrow. But it's not a new person. They've done it before, so they know, unless it's a new manager.
It's hard. Sometimes, and you're so good about keeping us all in line because time, you get this pig and you think, oh, I got like a month to do it. It's fine. And the next thing you know, Kim's like, hey, your pig's due tomorrow. And you're like, oh, God.
I did not bother people. That's why I want to text, so I can text people and stuff. And it's the same text I send to everybody. But I like to give you a week out because I feel like that still gives you plenty of time to do it. And then 2 days out, it's like, okay, it's due in 2 days. So,
well, here's the thing that I can tell you, and I will not show the pictures here on Main Street TV of our crew doing the pig. But Jamie came up with the idea of our pig for the brewery, and kind of commissioned Ren, one of our bartenders, who's like insanely creative, and was like, "Hey, could you do this with the pig?" And she was like, "Yeah." Well, the next thing I know, I'm getting pictures, and like it was like a really good team bonding thing. Awesome. Like after work, they closed down the brewery. Yeah. All went to one of their apartments, and awesome. And they were sending me pictures, which are some are a little ornery, some are not, but like they just had fun doing it,
and that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I do not want it to be a stressful thing. Like,
no.
Oh gosh, I bought it, and now what am I going to do with it? I want it to be fun.
Yeah.
Because the purpose is great. We're giving back to the community. We're giving back to the kids. Not only in scholarships, but when I get a school text and say, "Hey, we have an after party," that's where that money goes.
Yes.
It's scholarship and youth fund. So
it's all for our kids.
To do with our kids.
Yeah. Absolutely. And, as your people are walking in and out of the place, and you say, "Boy, our pig sure is hungry." And they look at you and you're like, "It's for kids. Yes. Give it some money."
Yes.
It's not real hard once you say that for people to understand that it's a very important cause. But so this is how many years of the Hog Wild contest?
Gosh, we go back. I've been here 34 years. So I think we started this in my 6th or 7th year.
Oh wow. So
way up in the high 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheryl just came in. Of course, Cheryl's new to the area, and I could tell she's like, "What are they talking about?" We're gonna tell you.
We're talking about our pig.
Our pig, yes. So she's got the pig here now.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
We have our piggy friend.
Oh, that's the thing people don't realize is the pig can travel. It
Well,
can
sure.
go anywhere you go.
Yeah.
And new faces, new pockets, new everything. So good idea.
Absolutely.
Let those pigs travel.
Yes. I told our host on Friday, Kylie, I said, "Hey, make sure people feed that pig." She made a sign that just says "Feed the pig."
That's smart.
I was like, "Oh my god, so funny." So, but yeah, so let's talk about because I still have people say, "What is that all about?" And you're like, "My gosh, this has been 20-some years of this
some
thing."
people see them and don't realize.
Yeah.
So you put your pig out and you collect votes or money.
And this is for the Farm Bureau.
And this is Jackson-Vinton Farm Bureau because I have 4 counties that I work in. You
can go get ours if you want.
Yeah,
you can show them here live.
Yes, we'd love that.
Yeah.
So a long time ago, we started thinking about how can we raise money for scholarships because we want to give back. And then one of my good friends, Teresa Arthur, she actually used to sell the big yellow box, and it had the big piggy bank in it. And it was a home party you could do. Like you could have parties, and it was for kids. And it was literally in a big yellow box.
Okay.
So we started off like that.
Okay.
They were a little pricey, so there wasn't a lot that we made on the selling end. If anything, we just broke even.
Yes.
And then after about 4 or 5 years of that, big yellow box kind of went away because it was new, and then it just kind of wasn't what they thought it was going to be.
Sure.
So then I went to Zanesville, and I found a pottery place, and they're like, "Yeah, we can make you a mold." Well, molds are expensive because I wanted it exclusive.
Well, you want it to be, right.
And so to this day, we don't sell the pigs to anybody else. If you want a pig for a grandchild or something, you have to do a pig or hog wild.
You have to hog wild
no
it.
freebies. So from there,
she's being so careful with them.
Trust me,
I know.
I return those things. I pray every time I do.
It is so terrifying. Look how cute he is. He's ham radio.
Oh, looky there.
Isn't he so good?
He is adorable. What a good idea.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Yes. But
And he's
going
got a
back
little
to
radio
our
dial.
story, so then I realized I had to have pottery from somewhere, or clay. So, AP Green, we had a place that we got the clay. So it was local clay down.
I didn't know any of this. How did I know
that Zanesville used.
Okay.
So it worked out so nicely. Well, then the mold broke. And then it was like, oh my goodness, now what are we going to do? So there for a few years, you saw different pigs.
Yeah.
Some were laying down.
I was going to say,
the big
some
pig.
were a little...
They were littler, but you could still paint them. So we had probably 3 different pigs at one point in time. And then we finally, a friend of mine got online. He said, "Hey, I can get these from like North Carolina." I'm like, I am not driving to North Carolina to get that. So in order to ship them to us, we had to buy 3 years at a time. So that's
Okay.
120 pigs.
Okay.
So now we buy 3 years at a time. It's this pig back to this pig that was the closest to the big yellow
The
box
original
pig.
pig.
But I love this pig because I think it's adorable.
Well, and he's also, like, there was I remember the year where it was kind of smaller and laying
so
down.
it laid
Like,
down.
that's harder to decorate,
It
too.
is.
Like, this
100%.
guy's big and
Yeah.
got, you know,
could've
there's
never
lots
put
of room.
headphones on that one and
Right.
on the other one, you know. They were just kind of painting. But yeah, that's the story of the Hog Wild Pig. I mean, there's probably been 3 or 4 of them, but we've stuck with this one because we order 3 years at a time. Now, if they go out of business, I talked to Kelly Logan, but
Yes.
because she does the
Yes.
ceramics now, but she would have to start so long and so far back
Oh, gosh,
to get
yes.
us 40
Yeah.
because it is a process. I mean, you'd have to be a very large company. Now, she may be able to eventually, but I've talked to her off and on, and I have 3 years worth, so we've got a little bit of time to
There you go.
get those made. I'd like to do them local. That would be nice. And she does the ceramics now, so we'll talk a little more about that, but it's got to be this pig.
Yeah, we love this pig,
Yeah.
and he's fun. I've done many, you know. It's good. It's a good size because you can do like baby clothes. Like I did a hula skirt, like a baby hula
Yeah.
skirt one year, and like
Yeah.
little baby coconut bra, and
Yes.
you know, like stuff like that, where it's like
Yeah.
you can buy some
Yeah,
things if
something
you want
little.
to. Yeah.
So we first started out just saying it's going to be people's choice. Whoever collected the most won people's choice, and then those top 10 back then
Yeah.
would be put in our window during Apple Festival week, and then those top 10, well, whoever raised the most votes, money during that 1 week time frame
Yes.
was top hog. So
Okay.
there's 2 categories. People's choice, which was from the time you painted it now until the Thursday before the next week of the Apple Festival.
Yep.
That was considered whoever raised the most then, and then we totally erase everything, and the 1 week is just collected in 1 week. And I have told you there are some years that I think, how did they raise that much money in 1 week? I mean, it's probably less than 7 days. It's like 6.
Yeah.
And I've had businesses raise over $1,000.
It's crazy.
in a week.
Yeah.
So,
Which is great.
It's awesome.
Again, all you know, every dime you put in one of these pigs or penny or whatever
Whatever,
helps
yes.
a local kid.
And that's what we say. Everything contributes. It's just, and when pigs come in, now the thing that I think I have upset some people because everybody would always say, how much did everybody bring in? They wanted to know. And I always kept that secret. But about 10 years ago, we started working with the Telegram.
Yeah.
And back then it was the Times Journal also, and they did free piggy pages for us.
Yes.
So they still do that. Telegram still does a full page spread, color, which is amazing.
Of all the
What a
piggies.
contribution of all the pigs and the names and the business. So that's the other thing. You have to name the pig.
Mm-hmm.
So we get free piggy pages. And if someone doesn't paint it, all I can do is put, I still want them to get the publicity for buying it,
Sure.
but we put a white pig in with the business name and we put did not paint.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that. You know, I
No,
feel bad
that-
doing that. So
Well, it takes all the fun out of it.
That's why I really encourage people to just paint it, do something with it, you know, so I don't have to put did not paint pig. Or
Yeah.
whatever. We still give you recognition for buying it, but we didn't paint it. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, those pig pages will be coming out sometime in August, mid-August. But
I'm not even going to tell you what Jamie's idea is. I will not let him do it.
what?
I'll tell you off the air.
Okay.
Well, no, I can tell.
Is it R-rated?
No, it's just gross.
Oh no.
His idea for like 3 years, I will not let him do it, is to smash the pig and name it Roadkill.
Oh no.
And I'm like, no, we're not doing that.
We've had a roasted one before.
Yeah, that one was really good. That was
Jerry's
Jerry's.
Food
Yeah,
Center,
that
so
was really
cute.
good.
Oh.
I'm like, no, we're not.
If we ever have one that's broken, maybe I'll give it to him and he can do it.
Yeah.
And feel good about it.
Yes.
But not do it for the contest.
Yeah, okay.
He
Just
can
let him.
smash it.
Just let him go out there and
Yeah.
bash the crap
Yeah.
out of that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, we've had all kinds of cool pigs. But,
I still think my very favorite one was the one that was like the dragon.
oh my gosh, that was a Atomic Credit Union.
It
one. It was
was.
green and it had the nose,
It-
the mouth, and the tail.
It was nuts.
I don't know how
Like,
they did it.
I don't
Some
know
kind of
either.
clay that they added to it. Yeah. But
I just, that one just
you
really
just lost
sticks
the
out.
thought that it's a pig, and
Yeah.
you knew it was a dragon.
Yeah.
Some of them are like that. I think that there's a couple this year that I'm like, that's pretty cool. We have a Highlander cow.
Okay.
Jen Davis.
How cute.
She got so I don't know how the girl does it. She has 3 kids.
I know.
She does.
It's-
She's the fair vet at every county fair around
Yes.
us.
Plus her regular
That's
practice.
her regular practice, and I'm like, where did you have time to do this? Probably at midnight.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
I'm
But
sure.
yeah, she's a rock star.
She is.
And then you'll see it, but the other one that comes to mind is the popcorn. Southern Ohio Smile.
Yes.
Someone took a lot of time putting popcorn on there, and it just, when you look at it, you think there's popcorn in this container.
So
We'll
funny.
see them all, but they get so creative. But back to our story. Then a few years down the road, we decided, we want to give more awards out.
Yeah.
So we came up with the most creative original. That is voted on by our FFA kids who
Okay.
shake the money out of the pigs and everything and help us go to the bank and get it counted and all that. And I have 10 or 12 co-workers from all across the state that once we get it down to like the top 10, we get 15, but 10, I send pictures. I
Okay.
don't know who they are, and I say vote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
And that's how we end up, because there's a lot of time, we got ties.
I
We
was
have
gonna
ties.
say, I mean, there's so many
Yeah,
good ones.
so that's how we do that one. It's so fair. And then the not too long ago, we decided, hey, let's legalize our social media page. So
Yeah.
that's the most Facebook likes. But what people have to understand, and I always try to send a text out about this week, and I say, hey, someone's out in the lead, here's what they have likes. You have to share it from the Jackson-Vinton Pike Scioto Farm Bureau Facebook page.
Yes.
And then people have to go on the picture and click, because then it goes to that page. So they can, like, if you share it, they can like your post, but to make it count toward the actual Facebook page, which is our page.
Yes.
Because we did that one year. We just
Well,
It's a
it
nightmare.
would never end.
it never ended, and there was shares and shares,
Yeah.
and we couldn't find them all, and people were getting upset. So
Yeah.
we said, okay, we'll just do it from our page.
Yep.
Click on the picture, and then hit like. And I didn't know this until not too long ago, but if you click that picture, like shows up from our page, and you hit that like. You can like both, but the only one's going to count is from our page.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah.
what I got. I'll send a text out probably this week and say just a reminder.
Yeah, just
So-
make sure that you end up at their page liking
Yes.
whoever's
Yes.
pig you want to
And that
like.
was one of the other reasons too. It's like we have a Facebook page and we want people to see what we're doing. And it's a joint page for all my counties.
Yes.
And we wanted them to drive traffic there too, just so they could see all the things we do with the kids. And,
Absolutely.
yeah. So
And here's something else that you guys added, which I think is so very convenient in the world in which we live.
Oh, yeah.
Are each business has its own QR code
yes.
that
PayPal.
goes straight to, is it PayPal,
It's
or is it
PayPal,
Venmo?
and then Venmo doesn't have QR codes yet for some reason. So we have
That's
our
weird.
yeah, we have our where you go to our page to do Venmo.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, we've already gotten quite a few PayPals.
Okay.
But yeah, scanning that QR code, because a lot of people don't carry cash,
Right.
but they'll whip that credit card out.
Yep.
and $10 is nothing.
Right.
So yeah, we
Here we
started
are.
that a few years ago, and I think for the sidewalk market, we're going to do it again because we are doing bird feeders for that. So we're going to have every pig's picture with their QR codes on our windows, so they can come in and scan it and donate right there.
Awesome.
So we're going to try to promote it during the sidewalk market also.
Love that.
I haven't told
So-
Jordan that yet, so hope she isn't listening. Or hope
She's
she
probably
is.
gonna kill you.
I know.
Hey, this sidewalk market, off the subject, is going to be really fun this week, as there's going to be a lot of kid vendors.
Yes.
And they'll be set up right in front of the Six Sense Brewing Company.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We're making bird feeders down in front of my office.
Yeah.
Ice cream cones and crisp.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so we're doing bird feeders there, but I'm helping man the other dump tank, which is down in the actual alley, right
Yeah.
beside Infinity, right down
Yeah.
the street from us.
Fun. So there's going to be a lot going on this month's sidewalk market.
Yes.
So make sure you make plans to attend that.
Hopefully the weather doesn't rain.
know.
Hopefully not, but as bad as we need the rain, we hope that at least Thursday is a clear day.
Yeah, let's just have it rain Wednesday and we don't have to worry about it.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be fine.
Yeah, all good with that. And then move on.
Yes.
Yes. Well, do you want to go through some of the piggies? I think, Hayden, you have them all?
Yes, let's do
I have
that.
it was updated last week. I don't have the recent ones.
Oh, the ones that you just added?
We added several today. We added probably 3 or 4 today, and then last week. When did you guys do it? On Friday? Because we had several Fridays.
Wednesday through Friday. The last one I have is the Robin's Nest. There's about 20 of them. There's about 26 in
I was
there.
gonna say that's way behind. But
Okay.
yeah.
Well, we'll
Okay.
show
We'll
some
show what you have.
the ones that we have and
Yeah.
go through them. So, okay, well, we're starting with our Genettis.
Argent Eddie's.
Miss Nutty Carmella.
Yep. I know someone said. I
Go
could
back
eat-
up.
I
Don't go
said-
that fast.
Someone said I could eat that one.
I know. So it's like a caramel apple.
Yeah. Yep.
Very good. Very
Yeah.
good.
And I like that it's green because most of the apples are the like sour, more sour
Right,
apples
right.
that you get.
Yeah.
But,
No, that's really cute.
Yeah.
Love that.
and I apologize if I don't know all of them right offhand because, like I said, this is only a weekend and I usually memorize them. But yeah.
Okay. All right. Next. So that is that Atomic Credit Union. Yep.
Yes.
And that's Pork Tricia.
Yeah. And there's a funny story there. Jordan's little girl, well, she's not little, she'll be in 8th grade. She took a pig.
No way. Anyway.
She took a pig to the fair, and that's what she named her pig. And I don't know if he saw it or that was just his.
Pork Tricia
Pork Tricia was
was
her.
the pig's name.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So Hayden named it Pork Tricia.
Okay. Well, very, very good. And then this one is Belicio
Yes.
Foods, and it is Mama Michelina.
Yeah.
Very, very cute. And that's Clark Law Office. Let's see. Miss Candy.
Yep.
That's funny. There's two
There's two
candy apples.
I know, how cute. One's red, one's green, and totally different concepts.
Yeah, totally works. Okay, and then Cole Kirby and Associates is Will Ham S. Cole.
Yes, and they named it
So
because
cute.
he's the Grand Marshal this
That's
year.
right.
So they kind of named it after him this year.
Very good. Looks just like you, Bill. Oh, and here's the one you were just. How did she do
I
that?
asked her, I saw her at the fair, Benton County Fair, and I said, where did you get, well, her little girl's room is done in Highlanders. So that's where she got the inspiration to do it. So that's going to be in her little girl's room after we're done. But I think, is it called Apple Blossom or Blossom?
Miss Apple Blossom,
Yes.
and of course that's Davis Veterinary Services, Jen Davis, and yeah, very, very cool. That is awesome.
Isn't that
Love that
amazing?
one.
Yeah.
And then this one should be Detweiler True
Yes.
Value.
And it's also a MacArthur.
Hamp the Hardware Hog.
Yep.
Very cute. Oh, he's got like a little tool
He's
belt.
got a tool belt.
Oh,
Yeah.
how cute. All right, and then Faith and Fitness, which this is Honey Hog,
Yeah.
which makes total sense.
Yes.
Very
Josie
good.
always does a very cute pig.
And then Hot Head Burritos. Oh, this is funny. Cantina Tina Taco.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love that. Iron City Implement, and this is Chase Pig Elliott.
Yeah, I'm not, is that a race car?
I think that must be a
Chase Elliott?
NASCAR.
Yeah, NASCAR.
Yeah. Jackson Ag Services. Shut up! Stop! This is Charlene, the Trailer Pork Queen.
Yep.
She got a big bobber
Yep.
hanging out of her
Yep.
lips and her pajamas on. Yep, looks pretty good. Charlene.
Charlie?
Jackson County Baking Center, and this is Piggy Rose, so after Pete Rose, of course. Jackson County Health Department Piggy Roll.
Now that one you have to, I mean, it's hard to get the full pig in a picture to where you can see exactly what it is, but it's a lot different in person. So there's a lot more to it in person.
Okay.
It's cute.
Yeah, very
Yes.
cool. All right, so Jerry's Do-It Center, last year they were the one that did the pig on the spit and all that stuff, and this year this is Waddles.
Yeah.
Is that like a burger bun?
I think so. Yeah. Or a pork, it might be a pork, pork sandwich.
Oh my
Lettuce,
gosh.
tomato on it. Yeah.
How funny. All right, and this is Leedy Angus Farm, and it's Charlotte's Wilbur. Aw, how cute.
Now this is one that last year, I was totally blown away with what it brought in.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah. He's
Challenge.
one of our top 4. Yeah.
Good deal. All right, and then Mark Porter Ford is Penny Porter.
Yeah. She's the princess or the fairy, just like Mark is on his commercials.
the car fairy princess.
Yeah.
Oh, that is hilarious. Ohio Valley Bank, which is Mr. Crab Apple. Oh my gosh.
Isn't that cute?
So is that like SpongeBob inspired?
Yes.
Very good. Well, I saw that picture earlier when Hayden was flipping through them the other day, and I'm like, what on earth? Because there's no context to it. Now I get it.
Yes.
Okay, I got you. All right. And then Total Media, the one you're looking at right here. This is Ham Radio.
Yeah.
Somehow they always make our pigs. Last year was Pig Wilson, and he looked just like Pete Wilson. And this year I feel like it's Ham Radio, and he looks like half the people that work here. With the mustache and the it's just funny. It's so cute. I love him. All right, so next is Oates, Heiser, and Miller, and Wygand and Clegg.
Yep.
And this is Madame Pomeline. So that was one I was thinking of. It would be cute, and now they kind of did it, is to make it into like an apple tower.
Yeah.
Has that been done before?
We've had an apple tower several years ago. The water department.
Aha.
I mean, a literal apple tower. It had a fountain in it and everything. It was amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, oh my gosh, that one's cute. Papa John's Pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Porkler Swift.
Yes. Yeah.
It's Taylor Swift.
How about Taylor Swift's this year?
That
Swift's.
is so funny.
Yep.
Yep, I can see it. Look at his outfit with the sequins.
I thought this was creative too.
This is cute. Red Apple Realty, Mr. Potato Pig. So potato head.
It's like
But
a potato
it
head,
does look
doesn't
like a
it?
Mr. Potato
Yes.
Head, doesn't it?
Sure does.
What a good idea. And then I know this one, and this is my horrible picture that I took. Sorry about that. So this is our King Glizzy. So I guess, and they had to explain it to me. Glizzy is another word for like, I think hot dog.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
he's
I
like
wondered.
pork.
I didn't know either.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he's King Glizzy, the Fizzy Wizzy.
Does it?
So he's because of beer, and he's a wizard.
Yeah, cute.
King Glizzy, the Fizzy
I like
Wizzy.
having the name down the background.
And he's drinking a Merc juice.
Yes.
Yes. So there you go. Smoking Beans.
This is a new one out of Vinton County, so MacArthur area.
Okay, and this is just named Beanie.
Beanie. Yeah.
Very good.
I guess it's a smoke and coffee place, or maybe a coffee place and smokes.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
So it's also a great way to know some of the little
Yeah.
local businesses in different areas.
Find out about the local,
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and then Southern Ohio Smiles. This one is awesome.
That's the popcorn. I just was blown away.
Pork and Pop, where he, yeah, who's the person who cleaned all that on?
I don't. He
You
said
think Brian did it?
no, because I'm gonna tell on him. Okay, Brian, I'm sorry if you're listening, but he texted me, I don't know, maybe a week before, a few days before they were due. And he said, hey, I'm so sorry, I'm not going to be able to do it, we're on vacation. And I gave him the sob story of, hey, you're 40, there's only 40, that's one less kid's going to get us, collect for a scholarship. He goes, okay. 2 days later, here it was. He had the girls at the office do it. So thank you so much for that.
Girls, you worked so hard. They are so
2
sweet.
days, it was like, what?
How did they
great.
do that?
Yeah, it's amazing.
That is
So
awesome.
cute. Yep.
Very good. All right, so that's Southern Ohio Smiles, Pork and Pop. And this one, oh, this is hilarious. The Corner Pub, Paps the Pig.
Yep.
So like a PBR can.
Yep.
That's a good
Isn't
one.
that good?
Yeah, love that. And then, okay, so last year,
I
Stop.
got nervous when I saw this one.
well, because so if you don't know the folks at the Robin's Nest, they are the sweetest
They
people,
are so
and
sweet.
you know, Robin, her daughter, and all the folks there. And last year, she gave her daughter full control to do their pig, and she was like a stripper pig with a G-string and the whole 9 yards and a dollar.
Yeah.
So I want you to know, you don't know this part. So yes, we're never knowing about the Robin's Nest, but that's Taylor Swine. So my mom and I happened to be in there like the day they put the pigs out.
Yeah.
And so Robin's like, "What do you think of our pig?" And I'm like, "Wow, that's you go, girl." Because it was like, I think it was so shocking to people because they just she had a G-string on and stuff. Like we were like. So my mom, of all people, my little sweet innocent mother was like, she needs $1 in her G-string.
She was the
my mother did that. My sweet little innocent mother.
That was so nice of her.
Yes.
It was. And we took the $1 out when it came in.
And but that pig did very well.
It did very well, especially on Facebook. But she was like really, really pushing it. And a funny story, Robin said, she wasn't going to do it at first. Because she got so stressed out last year trying to keep up with the likes and all that stuff.
Sure.
And I said, that's not the purpose behind
Yes.
it. We want you guys to have fun with it, which they
Yeah.
did. We didn't want it to be stressful.
Yes.
So she decided to go ahead and do it this year. She said, I'm just going to have to calm down a little bit
Yeah,
and
like-
not be so competitive, which I get. I'm competitive too, so I get that. But yeah, we just want you to publicize it, put it out.
That's
So
right.
funny story for this year, when she sent it to me, I was like, oh, how tall are they?
Yeah, because it's like,
It's
put
like-
that back up, Hayden,
Yeah,
please.
it's like a mannequin, isn't it?
Yes,
It's
that's what
5
I'm like.
She was like, oh, 5'4" or something like that. And I said,
It's like
oh.
like human size.
Yes. I said, well, I don't know if it'll fit in my window if it gets in the top 15. I'm thinking ahead here, but she's like, well, we could cut it off if we need to. And I said, well, why don't we just wait and let's don't worry about it right now. And let's see what happens
Only
and
her.
we'll figure it out. You know, it
Always
might,
the problem
it might
children.
be the greeter when you come in our door.
Yeah, you know. That is
so how
hilarious.
creative is that? And I said, and maybe I only take one and not both of them.
Yeah, maybe.
I
Yeah.
get the prop, but.
And
I
if you
don't know.
haven't stopped by Robin's Nest, stop by to
Yes.
see that because that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I think people think it's people standing there.
Yes,
Yeah, very
and
creative.
it's a cute little spot
Yes, it is.
for lunch too. So,
Okay.
so what are some of the? I know you said you've added a lot
Yes,
more. Are
we
there
have.
any that you can think of right off the bat that people could stop in and feed?
Gosh, no. I'm terrible when it comes to that.
No, it's fine. I can't remember anything.
Some of the new ones that I just got even over the weekend was Mike's Bait and Tackle in Wellston. We have Brandon Family Pizzeria that always does it. He got his in. There's 20 more out there.
Okay.
And a lot of them are, there's a few in Jay's Hydraulics is in MacArthur.
Okay.
Just got that one too. The one we're missing is Piggly Wiggly. So hopefully they'll get theirs done because we don't have a lot in Oak Hill. So we like to
Yeah,
spread it out.
love
a little
that.
bit. We have Wellston, Jackson, and Vinton County has 3 or 4 this year, which is nice because we also offer the scholarships to those kids.
Yes.
You know.
Absolutely.
So gosh,
Casa
there's
Grande.
Casa Grande, which I talked about. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all uploaded now. I don't know how hard it would be to go to our Facebook page. and
I think
do
that's
that.
what Cheryl's doing.
Yeah.
Infinity Insurance.
Yes, Joel Wood, Infinity
Okay.
Insurance,
Superior Sanitation.
Superior Sanitation. Yep.
Brendan Family Pizza.
Yep.
Mailway Designs.
Oh,
Yeah,
Malway
Malway
Designs.
Designs.
Yep.
Apple Tots.
Yeah,
Apple
Apple Tots,
Tots.
little business. They have
Yeah.
handprints all over theirs, which or kids
Oh,
that
how
were
cute!
Yeah.
Like they put their
Yes.
handprints on it.
I
Oh,
thought it
I
was
love
sweet.
that. Yes.
Hometown Sports.
Yes, that is a new one in Oak Hill.
Hometown
Yes,
Sports.
Hometown
Yep,
Sports.
they just opened.
Yep.
Or took new ownership, I
I
think.
think it's
maybe.
new ownership. Yeah.
Happenings Bistro.
Yep.
Oh,
the
Happenings.
Happenings in Wellston.
Yep.
Village Hair Cutters.
Yeah, Village of Hayden. That Village.
Of
Hayden.
course.
That's
Yes.
another candy apple.
Yes.
And it's another candy apple. How fun!
Yep.
Ooh, it's gonna be the battle of the
I
apples
know,
this
right?
year.
Iron City Pipe.
Yes.
Lisa James Dairy.
Oh yeah.
Liza
that's
James.
Oak Hill. Liza James.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very.
Corner Pup. The Corner Pup.
Oh yeah.
We're all
Okay.
caught up now.
We did
Okay.
that. Okay.
Very good.
Awesome. So you can stop in all those places. here's the point. At the end of the day, while it is kind of a contest for the individuals that have done these pigs, we don't care what pig you stick money into. Please, I mean, you can do the Total Media one, but just stick some money in a pig, because trust me, it sticks with our local youth. And well, we had a scholarship winner in the other night, and said that she'd won the scholarship, and I was like, see, that's what that's for. Like,
we
and
have
she was very grateful
we have
for
5,
it.
and every year we up it every year, because depending on what we make. Last year we set another record, so we upped it to another scholarship.
It's
and
awesome.
Just keep building. We want to give them, and we offer them to every school in Jackson County and Benton County. So
here you go. The point is, put the money in the pig,
or whip out that credit card,
or whip out
PayPal.
Yes.
No, heck yeah.
Yes.
Those are really easy. QR codes are the best.
Yes.
Our pig is going on tour starting this week.
Our pig is going on tour.
Yes.
Where?
From Total Media.
Oh.
Is he going to all the fairs and things?
He's going to be
Just
out. He's
going to be out and
He's
about.
going to be out and about covering all different.
That
things.
is such a cool idea.
He's our new.
I mean, he is a
on-air,
DJ.
He's our new on-air talent.
Yes.
Wow.
He looks like, as I said, all
Hey,
the
he
other
could be
radio
with the street crew.
Yeah, he can hang out with the kids.
Yes.
That's
He'll
fun.
be in stock room. He's got
Oh my goodness, what a great idea.
Hayden, you're in charge of the pig.
He just laughed.
That's what he said.
Yeah. Like, I don't think so.
Well,
Yeah.
very good. Now we want, just please
Yes.
participate. And you're right. Scan the QR code. Doesn't matter what business you're in. Honestly, at the end of the day,
Yes.
we just want
It all
the
goes
kids
to
to
the
benefit.
same cause.
Yeah.
And like I said, share it. For help the businesses out, go to their page even and share it. So we've had people vote from Texas, from
Yes.
other states, and with that QR code, that makes that possible. They can
Yes.
donate from there. So we're trying to make it as easy as possible for the businesses, even if they don't have a lot of traffic,
Yes.
foot traffic. So see how it goes. I am just thrilled every year. To me, it doesn't matter what we make. It's just we know we're going to get scholarships.
Yes.
So that is contributing to the scholarships we get. So we just can't thank people enough for, number 1, participating, and number 2, voting and liking pigs and
Yes.
helping the business out.
It's awesome. Awesome. All right. Well, do we have a message, Hayden, that we need to play?
Yep.
Okay, from our friends at Vinton County Banking Center and Jackson Banking Center, and we'll be right back.
At Vinton County National Bank, we believe in supporting the areas where we live and work. Now, we'd like to honor those who also serve our communities. Our new Community Champions account is especially for first responders, veterans, active military, and anyone employed in the fields of healthcare or education. This account offers rewards, discounts, and other benefits to those who give so much to others. Vinton County National Bank, rewarding those who serve.
Window and see,
what's going on.
because it's going to rain somewhere.
Yeah.
It is not going to rain somewhere.
And
if that
usually
makes
it
any
rains
sense.
where there's a county fair happening.
Yes.
Right now, my county fair is in Pike County,
Uh-huh.
and then I think Gaia is maybe going on too.
I think it is. Yeah.
So it'll rain at one of those
Oh, yeah.
spots. Always does.
Yes.
Might be
Always.
more humid. Hopefully it pulls it down, but with the humidity the way it is, it'll probably get hot.
It's either 120 degrees
Yeah.
or rain or both.
Or both. Yeah, exactly.
It's just part of county fair
That's right.
experience.
It is.
Yeah, very good. All right, so moving on from the piggies, you have a couple of other things to chat about
Yes.
with our viewers while you're here.
I want to talk about our Rotary fundraiser we have coming up.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of the fundraising chairperson for Rotary.
Fun.
Yes, so we are doing a Splash Back into School dunk tank fundraiser at the Sidewalk Market on Thursday.
Oh my gosh.
And we have quite the lineup. So starting at 6 o'clock, and we will be located down past the Farm Bureau office in that alley on the right beside Infinity Insurance.
Okay.
So we will be there, and starting at 6 o'clock, from 6 to 6:30, we are going to have Ryan Hurd, our amazing band director, with all those band members hopefully lining up to
That.
him.
Oh yeah.
So Ryan will start the lineup off, and then from 6:30 to 7, we will have Tyler Swackhammer, who is our principal at
He's
JHS.
gonna get it.
Yep. Then following him at, let's see, what are we at? 7 to 7:30 is Doug Wooten, our assistant principal from the high school.
Equally as fun.
Yeah. And then following him, 7:30 to 8, will be Chad Carpenter, who is our new varsity girls basketball coach. And I talked to his daughters the other night at the band, meet the band. They're excited.
I'll bet.
Share. And then closing out at 8 o'clock to 8:30, and I know the market goes from 9, but it's starting to get a little dark early.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're going to be behind a little bit.
Okay.
So we left that last spot open from 8:30 to 9, but from 8 to 8:30 is going to be Tyler Jeffers.
Oh.
And he is representing he's an assistant football coach at
Yes.
varsity. And then he's also the reserve girls basketball coach. So he's wearing 2 hats that night, but I think we have such a fun lineup. These guys will take it all very well.
Yes.
3 softballs for $5, and again, we give 4 $1,000 scholarships from Rotary every year to
Yes.
a Jackson student.
Again, all this money going to help our kids.
Help our kids, yes.
That's the
So
big thing.
show up, show your support. Promise there will be no retaliation. Because I'm going to line up on a couple of them too.
Heck yeah.
So, but I thought that would be such a fun thing to kind of splash back into school with.
Love that.
So hopefully we'll raise lots of money for our scholarships
And that's this coming Thursday.
this Thursday.
So make
Yes.
a point. This sidewalk market's going to be off the chain.
I think it is too. It's going to be huge.
It's going to be huge.
Yeah.
And again, those kid vendors and,
Yes.
and all that is going to be really fun.
Yeah, so most of the kids are going to be up in your area,
Yeah.
aren't they? So just don't forget about the Farm Bureau. We're going to make
Right. Like
feeders.
it's
kind of
it's just
spread
going
out
to
a
get
little bit, but-
bigger.
Yes.
Is what's happening.
Yes, which
Which
I
is
love that
great.
they're doing it for the kids in August.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
again, we'll be making bird feeders at the Farm Bureau right outside our office, and it's so fun because you just take an ice cream cone, you take Crisco and put it around it, and then you put bird feed on it, bird seed, and there you have a bird feeder.
That's such a
they
good
eat the
idea.
cone. No, some birds do. Some are picky. I do this in the school programs all the time, and I did summer school at Northview. So we hung one out on a tree outside the window so the kids could watch it.
Yeah.
And this was an area that birds never come to.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like building. There's a little grassy tree area that has picnic tables, but no one really goes out there.
Yeah.
So birds don't go there. So Nancy Spire sent me a picture like Monday. That was on a Friday, and literally all the bird seed was gone, but those little bougie birds left the cone. So
They're prissy birds.
They're prissy birds because most of the time all that's left hanging is the little string that we put on, which is biodegradable too.
Oh, awesome.
Yep, stop by. We're going to be doing that 6 to 8.
Okay.
So
that's
we'll
the
have
Farm Bureau
volunteers there
office.
helping at the Farm Bureau office on Broadway.
Well, cool. All right, and Jeremiah is here to do some news, but before we let you go, you
Yes, I
have
got
one more thing,
Yes.
which is of utmost
It's
importance
very
for people to know.
important. So, being on the school board, we have multiple years tried to do this, but our income's too high. And a lot of people don't realize that
People don't believe that, though.
free lunches are based on our community's
Yes.
income,
Yeah.
household incomes. So I don't know what changed, and I don't think Mr. Howard knows what changed, but about 4 or 5 months ago, we were told that we were going to be able to apply this year. And that, I don't know if they
Thank
lower
goodness.
the level of the income or how, but we did qualify this year.
Okay.
So we've tried getting it out there, and I know that the schools will do a good job. They'll probably do a robocall, but I have put it on my Facebook. I've seen you guys have had it. Jeremiah's had it on you guys'. People are sharing it. We just want to get the word out that it is legit. We are having free breakfast and free lunch for all students in our district this year.
So you don't have to qualify.
You do, but I think what they did is lowered the threshold maybe a little bit, and we finally jumped in there.
That is
Yeah,
amazing.
before, everybody around us had free lunches.
I
and
know.
People just didn't understand. It's not us saying no.
I know. I've had
We want our kids to have free.
people ask me. I'm like,
Yes.
I don't know. Like they can only do
It's
what
a
they can do.
state. It's all based from the state, and it's based by annual incomes and poverty levels and stuff like that.
Okay.
So finally,
So here we are.
We are-
Great
they
news.
evidently lowered that threshold of income
Uh-huh.
just enough that we slid right in there. And we don't know if it'll be every year. We don't know. The state has a mind of their own, and they do what they want.
No.
Yes.
No.
So we're just thrilled that this year for breakfast and lunch, all of our kids at every school will have free breakfast and lunch. So,
That is
yeah, I thought that was like
like
awesome news.
so amazing.
It is, and we're just so happy, and we want everybody to know it, promote it. That's why we're sharing it.
Awesome.
I'm sure there'll be a robocall come out closer to school.
That is
Because
like
that could
the
be,
best news.
I know, I mean, my grandson is in preschool and he packs. And there's days that he wants his tray. Now, these are trays. I don't believe the a la carte falls into that.
Sure.
But it's the standard tray that the state recommends that we do,
Yeah.
which is still good.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, that's a lunch.
Yeah,
You know? And
for
that's
sure.
2 meals that day that kids are going to get.
You know, and this is amazing, because, and I was talking with somebody the other day about that, and they're like, you know, we were talking about having to pay for lunches, and, you know, you got 3 kids in school, you're talking
It can
about,
be very,
and I mean, literally an hour's worth of work for you to pay
Yes.
for your children to eat lunch at school,
right.
of your daily
Easy. Yeah,
paycheck.
yeah, easy.
And it's like,
So they can
Whoa.
still get their a la carte items, but that is, I'm 99% sure that's not covered under
Okay.
the tray.
doesn't matter,
But
there's food.
There's food, and,
and
it's
it's
going to be
free.
free. And I think this is going to be great for our parents and our community and our
It
kids.
is, that's huge.
We're
That's
excited about
game-changing.
that.
Good
Yes.
job.
Yay!
Yeah. Well, thank you for
All
that.
right.
Well, Kim, please keep us informed how the piggies are doing.
Oh, I will. I definitely will. Maybe before September.
Start stuffing them.
Maybe before September we'll do it again and
Love
just let
that.
everybody know where we're at and
That'd be
see
great.
how the likes are going. But just really, the likes are from our page. If you share it, have them tap on our picture or your picture, hit the like there. It's kind of dark.
Yeah.
And I didn't know this until last year, that's the only way that they count on our Facebook page.
Okay.
Because it's a nightmare trying to
Yeah, you
surface all
can't
the
go
different ones.
everywhere looking
Yeah.
for them.
So, but thank you for having me.
Well,
as
thank
always. I
you.
appreciate
It's
it.
always a blast having you here.
Thank you so much.
We always have fun.
Yes.
And I'll try to keep Jamie away from the roadkill pig.
I might have to have something fun with that. Thank you guys.
Honey, that's just gross. We'll see you soon.
All right. See you guys.
If you have any questions, just contact Kim or one of the gang at the
Yep.
Farm Bureau, and they'll be happy to help you out as
All right.
well.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. All right, and our good friend Jeremiah is here, as you've been covering, well, a lot over the weekend.
Yeah, it's been a busy time. July's always a busy month for us.
It is.
Besides Kim. Kim stole my thunder a little bit. I was going to talk about that, but we can touch on that too. That she talked about with the schools and the
Oh, okay.
breakfast and lunch. As I was coming in here, I got word that on State Route 349 at Amber Drive, which is still inside the city of Wellston.
Oh,
It's like you're
okay.
heading out towards Lake Alma. That road there,
Okay.
State Route 349. They called the hazmat team out for a hazmat situation
Oh.
there. I guess a Rumpke, I don't know if it's a Rumpke dump truck or what, has overturned or flipped on its
Oh,
side.
no.
And
Okay.
there's whatever it was hauling is leaking out
Oh,
into a ditch line there.
Okay.
There's a dry ditch line, and they said there's some leakage there.
Avoid the area.
Avoid the area. I guess it's probably closed
Yeah.
out that way. They did say something about calling the Ohio EPA, and I know the Emergency Management Agency was en route out there as well.
Okay.
But that call came across at 9:35 a.m.
Okay.
So just wanted people to be aware. And
Yep.
the Wellston Fire Department, they have a hazmat team that's not too far from
Sure.
where this is, so they're
Okay.
responding as well. So just want to go with that. Kim stole my thunder a little bit about the announcement there. And we put that out last week. The Jackson City Schools had sent that to us, and like she said, I did call and check with Phil because it was kind of hard to believe every single student is going to get free breakfast and lunch.
That
this year.
is, again, it's game changing. Like, it's life changing for people.
That's fantastic. So, the Jackson City School District has announced a change to its policy in serving meals to children served under the National School Lunch Program and the School Breakfast Program for the 2024-25 school year. So this school year, like she was saying, don't know about next year, but this year, every single student in the Jackson City School District will receive free breakfast and lunch. And she explained a little bit about this, but schools that qualify to operate under the community eligibility provision are able to provide breakfast and lunch to all children at no charge, and eliminate the collection of meal applications for free, reduced price, and paid student meals. It says this new approach reduces the burden on both families and school administrators and helps ensure that every student receives a nutritious meal.
Okay.
And there is breakfast and lunch offered at all 5 school locations.
Yep.
There's 3 elementaries, middle school, and the high school. And we was excited to put that out. And it's hard to believe it. So
Thank goodness.
wanted to share on that. If you traveled in downtown Jackson, you may have noticed the Apple Tower looks a little.
She has
different.
a crown.
She has a crown right now.
And there's a crazy person standing on top of it.
Yeah, so this is Jackson's iconic Apple water tower. The tower is located at the corner of Church and Court Streets, and this past week it's being prepped for a fresh coat of paint, Jen.
Love that.
While the iconic tower is no longer used as a water tower, did you know that?
I did know that.
Yeah, a lot of people may not
sure
know
is
that.
pretty.
It is pretty, yeah. It's no longer used as a water tower. It's used as a communication tower, and there are antennas actually along the side of the tanks there that they have attached to that.
Fun fact, if you are coming up with a Water Street toward, from the filling station area toward Jackson Implement, and it's nighttime, if you look up, it looks like there's a human hanging off of the tower. Have you ever seen it?
No, I hadn't. I guess I hadn't paid attention.
It is terrifying the first time you see it.
Okay.
It's not.
I'll have to look.
Yes, it is crazy.
Yeah. So
go ahead. So don't freak out.
Don't freak out. So the tower, it's an oval structure in the skyline of the city of Jackson. Jackson City Council approved a resolution in early June that authorized the city of Jackson to accept a bid from Eagle Eye Construction, and that's the folks you see on top of the tower there.
The insane folks that are on top of the Apple Tower.
I will say, when you zoom in, the guys are harnessed to the tower there.
Yes.
But they accepted a bid for $110,500 for the Apple water tank recoating project.
Okay.
Last time the Apple Tower was painted was in 2015, and service director David Swackhammer told me that the paint has since faded.
Yep.
The city had reached out to the engineering firm who assisted with the project 9 years ago about the faded paint job, and the firm made contact with the paint manufacturer.
Okay.
And they have agreed to cover the cost of the paint at no charge to the city.
Oh, because it faded.
Because it faded. And reportedly, I guess it had a 15-year warranty.
Aha.
So they were getting it repainted at no
Good
cost,
deal.
but they had to pay the labor to have this crew do it.
Which ain't cheap.
Which isn't cheap. And you're probably wondering about the crown there. Those are steel brackets sticking from the top of the tower along with cables. Those will be used to hold a covering in place to act as a shield to prevent paint from spreading outside the immediate area.
Right.
So it's kind of like the covering will be draped over the top and bottom of the tank there, probably down towards the ground even some, and that'll prevent the paint from blowing.
Sure. All over people's
all
cars.
over people's
and
cars and buildings,
every other
et
thing.
cetera.
Yeah.
But according to Jackson Executive Assistant Tracy Plants, they expect this project to be completed in 1 month,
Okay.
pending no challenges or issues.
Or weather, issues or
So,
whatever.
I know tonight Jackson City Council has scheduled a special meeting at 6:15 p.m. in the Jackson City Council chambers, and the purpose of the meeting is to review and discuss updating zoning regulations and to discuss the Apple Tower recoding project and conduct other business if needed. I called and talked to Tracy about it, and she said that most of the meeting is going to be about the zoning. She said on the Apple Tower recoding project, they're just trying to clarify a few things. I guess once the guys got up there, it may need a little more than one coat of paint
Okay.
or some other work. I guess some paint's chipping.
Gotcha.
We'll hopefully follow up on that.
Okay.
More. So over the weekend, we were busy in Benton County at the Benton County Fair. It wrapped up with an outstanding junior fair livestock sale on Saturday, July 27th. Here's a photo I took, and you can kind of see the crowd and
How did
young
it?
lady setting up a cow there.
How did it do moving into Saturday?
So
Good move or?
I felt like it went quicker than Friday night. It was
Okay.
done. So they sold a total of 260 animals in a lively 4-hour auction there at the Lawrence Wolf Livestock Arena. And I thought the crowd, there may have been some people that weren't there that normally would come on Friday night instead of Saturday, but I thought there was still a pretty decent crowd there because it was filled in around the side, and there's folks in the center there.
Very good.
Wanted to go through some pictures here too, real quick, while we're in our last minutes here of the Grand Champion animals.
Yeah.
You can just put those up in order there. Hayden will. We'll come back to that one. Skip that one. I don't think that's number one. Look for number one. Because I don't know these off the top of my head like I do Jackson counties. So this is number one. This is your Grand Champion Market Lamb of Olivia Case. It was purchased by Mark Porter Ford, Chieftain Feed and Supply, Ohio State Representative Mark Johnson, Stars Auto Body, McNicholas Excavating, and the Benton County Republican Party for $7,000.
Whoa.
It was announced that the $7,000 bid established a new livestock sale record for that animal species in Benton County, breaking the previous record of 4,500 set in 2023.
Dang.
And go on to the next one, should be number 4. The Grand Champion Market Goat of Abigail Graves was purchased by Southern Ohio Monument for $3,000. Number 7. This is your Grand Champion Dairy Feeder of Brendan Barnett. It was purchased by Baker Trucking for $5,250. It was also announced that that bid price established a new record for Benton County and that animal species,
Awesome.
Breaking the previous record of 3,900 set in 2023.
Wow, those are some big jumps.
Big jumps there from
Yeah.
last year. Okay, number 9. This is your Grand Champion Market Tom Turkey by Lakota Mace. It was purchased by Southern Ohio Monument for $3,500. Number 10. Should be another turkey. Oh, is it up there?
Yeah, because that's not Southern Ohio Monument. That's Southern Ohio Monument.
Okay. Yeah, the other one must have been the Grand Champion Market Hen that was up a minute ago. This one was the Grand Champion Tom Turkey. So if you flip back to that other picture, we'll go name all the people. Yeah, okay, so this is the hen, and you can see Farm Bureau in there. That was just on. But this is the Grand Champion Market Hen Turkey of Eric Dalton, and it was purchased by the Jackson-Vinton Farm Bureau, Ohio State Representative Mark Johnson, A&P Farms, Jerry's Do It Center, Mark Porter Chevy Buick GMC, and M&M Auto Repairs for $2,300. Okay, number 13. This is your Grand Champion Market Hog of Riley and Ashmore, which was purchased by Southern Ohio Monument for $3,750. And also like to note the picture that you had at the beginning, Hayden, you can throw it back up there. Ashmore was this year's Showman of Showmen. That's the very first one. Riley Ashmore. Yeah, that one. Okay.
There you go.
Here's Riley Ashmore from Thursday night, and she claimed the title. I just want to mention Showman of Showmen.
That's cool.
And we'll have a story on her. Ray caught up with her Friday to talk about her. Okay, and then number 15. We're on the home stretch now. Market Chickens, yes. So Grand Champion Market Chicken of William Bartow was purchased by Southern High Monument for $1,000. Number 17. This is your.
I have 16. I don't see 17. I have 16.
Maybe I didn't send you 17. I apologize. Well, 17. I must have grabbed the wrong photo. This is your it should have been Grand Champion Market Beef of Austin Fott. It was purchased by Cottle Chipping for $5,000. And then number 19 should be a rabbit. And I'll bring some on the stretch here because I don't remember.
Bunnies.
Your Grand Champion Market Rabbit of Alicelyn Perry was purchased by Southern High Monument for $2,500. And that's kind of run down your Grand Champion animals.
Wow.
And
lots of records there.
Yeah, 2 records broke this year. There was several more broke last year.
Yeah.
But at least
Great
2 records
deal.
broke this year.
Thank you all, everybody, for supporting.
Thank you all those businesses coming out. We're hoping to, depending on the paper, hoping to get all those in Wednesday's edition. It's about 20 photos that I took up there of those different Grand Reserve rated game animals. And all those pictures are available as of this morning on thetelegrammnews.com, so you may take a look at all the rest of them as well. And we'll be back tomorrow to go over some more news.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Jeremiah. Much appreciated. I know you've been very busy with Pete being out and all the county fairs and all the stuff.
Still out. We're ready for him to make his way
Pete, come back.
He's a busy man, and I understand why he's in here 7 days a week sometimes.
Yes, but he also has, it's a well-deserved break for him, and needs to take it.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much for hanging out with us this morning. Thank you, Cheryl, for bringing the piggy in. We greatly appreciate that. And Kim for coming in. Ham radio. Put some money in him. And any piggy that you see, put money in it, because, again, it goes to help our local kids, and that's the whole point.
Good cause.
Yep. All right, and Hayden, thank you for pushing all the right buttons. We appreciate you. He said. Have a great day, everyone. We'll be right back here tomorrow. See you then.
From breaking news to heartwarming stories, The Telegram is your ticket to the latest buzz in town.
Read your daily dose of local headlines, sports, and entertainment and more, in hand and on paper.
Get a print and digital subscription for only $7.95 per month. Delivered fresh every Wednesday and Saturday.
Visit thetelegrammnews.com or call 740-286-3023 today.
Don't just read the news, be a part of it.